So friends, so today I am going to discuss R programming language. I have already discussed previous video like multiple of basic concepts. Now I want to discuss like how do we create a data sets, and we can use like we can specify the breaks of these data, and other how to organize the data, how to leverage the data. So let's try to understand these things. So in the last video, just I have already discussed these things to get a quartile, mean, median, mode, data frame, these things. So let's go ahead, and I want to start here. So let's first I want to create a data set. So enter a data like it's a you can give the any variable, doesn't matter. Cells will equal to see, it's a combine these data sets, and just like this one, and another is the like the booleans, and food is the fruit value, and second is the integer value. Let's write anything 5, then 2, a comma like a 50, comma like a 8, comma like a 3, comma like a 1, comma like a 4, and comma like a 0.25. So these are the data sets. Let's I want to specify this data. So your data will see look like a SAL cells, and just we will see here. Let's go here and run here. So its data look like this way. Now let's see. Just I want to change name of these variables. So I want to use another is the cats is another variable, and it will equal to, and I want to cut is a function cut, and this function's cut means convert a numeric to factors. So cut divides the range of variable like into the intervals, and codes the value in x according to which interval they fall. The leftmost intervals corresponding to the level 1, and other is the next leftmost to the level 2, and other similarly we can use the multiple levels. So let's try to understand. So with the algorithm, so let's the cut, it's a like a convert the numeric to factor. So how do we write here factor? It's a what's a variable? It's a sales. Sales is the variable, and we want to the break will equal to BREA. Okay, breaks will equal to C, and it's use a parenthesis 0, 1, and 5 means you start like as this 0, 1, and comma like 5 equal false, and it's a maximum value will be like it's a sales. So max max, just we have already discussed what's the max, and it's a what's a variable, it's a sales. Yeah, it's a sales. So specify the breaks, view the values here, and now I want to see it's a cat's value. So let's here CATS and run it. So these cats look like a, how do we break? So it's a first value we have created like a, these are the way we can create, and it's a levels of these value has been seen look like this way. So it's a levels like a 0, 1, 0, 5, it's a open brackets and close brackets like F5 and 50. And similarly, in the first row, we can see the 550, 01, 15, 15, 550. Okay, so it's a sales value we can see here. So 0, 1, and 5. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a what's the fifth value? It's a fifth value. It's a 50. So it's a easy to combine here. Let's go. Just I want to create like a table. So organize these data sets. So table we will already discuss. So let's go, and I write here tab table, and inside of parenthesis like a cats. So organize data. Let's go and write here organize the data, and go here epsilon. So this data set has been organized this way: 0 to 1, 1 to 5, and 5 to 50. Similarly, just it's a labels cats will equal to, we want to write here labeling these data sets. So we will write here labels E V L E labels, and just what's a data set like a cat CAT. It's a cats, and the this data set should be labeled like this way, will equal to C, and what. So I want to give the name of this label like a poor second, it's a comma, it's a rich third, rolling in it, it's a comma. You can write anything just here. Rolling in it. And we can also like change the labels here. So the look here, what's the data sets? These has been written here. And now I want to print like a table cats. T-A-B-L-E table, and it's a C-A-T-S cats like this. Let's go and run it. So let's see. So we have already labeled any poor, it's a represent like a 3, look like a column. Rich 4, and rolling it, it's a 3. So in the previous data and this data, we can understand how do we label, and we will get output like this. So it's a similar just a code. What's a code? Code just like answer the question, which interval is the number in. So the output is the interval like a factor, and this is the why the tables commands is the use summarize the results of code. Another, we can also create multiples uh, like a way like we want to create the some specific numbers, yeah, and some specific data. So and we want to create a histograms of the data, so we will create like a hist method, and we want to the break of these histograms, so it's also possible. And similarly, we can also create a box plots, so we will apply here the box plots. But I want to take the some data like as a simple data, and read the library like it has been given inside of the data sets, and some names has been given. So let's go and try here. So like a movie cells reading types of the data. So in this example, we will try to the read this library. So let's see in the library some functions has been given. So library LIB it's a library, and I want to the some library name like a simple SIMPLE. So read in library for these nodes. So let's check it. Is it available and not available? So how do we check here? This package here. Let's go in the package. Okay, it takes a time, and use here is sample SAM. So you don't have the sample. So let's go the install, and you write here it's a capital S A M M P L A. So we don't have any sample data sets. So okay, it's a do a sampler sample data sets has been given, but you don't have the sample. Look here, go ahead. I want to see more samplex, and it's a simple data sets. Simple data sets look like this. Sample size has been given. Let's try. Do we have or not? Let's check it. So this is a way to you can install the package. So it's a multiple package. These are the, and let's go the SAMPLE simple data sets. Yeah, it has been. So simple data sets has been seen here. Simple data sets look like this, right? So read in a library for these nodes, and we need to data like a movies data. So is it possible to get here? So data, and we will try to movies bracket start like a M O V I E S. Is it available and not available? M O V I E S. I don't have the idea, just it is available and not available. So it's a data movie set, movie is not found yet. So this data is not available here. So these are not available. So similarly, we need to go the, so we have to get the another data sets like the MPS and MOS. So let's see just other data sets. We will try to create something like a faithful is the one of the data sets. Is it possible or not here? Movie data sets and another. So look, check it. Is it available or not available? So let's go here, and here the simple data sets, collection of the samples data sets. So I will, yeah, empty car is available, car but I want to see more simple datasets packages. It's a simple datasets collection of the simple. So we don't have the movie datasets. So empty car, motor train road test, car distance, uh, sample collection of the sample data sets. Look there. It's not given here. Okay, don't worry. So we will try the another data sets like so let's see. Just I want to create the some data sets look like we are creating here the some data sets. Okay, so let's see. Uh, I will stop here. Just I am going to the create here the some data sets like x. And x and y we have already given. So let's the one is the variable like a will equal to c, and I write here multiple sets like 5, 5, comma 5, and let's create a data sets 13, 7, 11, 11, 9, 8, it's like a 9. Another data sets we will create like a b is the another data sets equal to and c and parenthesis create a 8 something like a 4, 5, 9, 5, 10, 5, 4, and I want to create a box plot. So let's go and creating a box plot. So what should we write here? It's a bx box plot, and inside of parenthesis, let's write a comma b, and just run it all three data sets. And then I will see here the box plot. So what is the box plot? It's a describe it's a lower value, it's a upper value, and look like it's a median value is here in the data sets. So these data sets contain the median value, and there is a some outliers. So it is a describing like a me highest value, lowest value, and opening value, closing value. Okay, these are the easiest way to we can create here. Similarly, just I want to write here some like a bivariate or numeric here. You can see the numerical data just we have discussed. So now I want to take here it's some basic data like I want to create this type of the frame. Okay, so let's see. Suppose we will use a slicing. C we have already, so let's T will equal to one of the data frame 1 slice 2. And second, I want to create y will de will equal to it's a two data sets. It's a inside of parenthesis we will write 2 comma, and third I want to create df will equal to data dot frame df equal to data dot frame. It's a data dot frame, and I want to create like a will equal to a and comma b equal to b. Look like this. And let's go and create is the ls command like a and b. So list all the variable known. So ls commands ls and just create here. So is not a it's a I think it's unexpected. In this, where is the unexpected value? With data and dot frame slice we have already used here, and is command is. So it's a problem. Unexpected commands. Okay. One and two and two and four, and we want to the data frame. Oops. It's a D should be printed. What's the value of the D? It's either in E. Okay, one slice two and E2 comma 4, and then semicolon. Okay, E and F. Okay, so let's go and just let's try the DF. It's also giving a input. Okay, so of the unexpected error where I am going to, don't worry, we are going to the create here the new variable, don't worry, just no need to the Google. So I am not able to the create these data sets, so it's a good to use the another data sets. One of the data sets like a user home is it available and not here, like a data data, and it's a inbuilt data. Is it possible and not possible? Let's check. HOME. Do we have any data sets in the home? No. So we don't see that these data sets. So let's try to the another data sets. Like a second, we have already created the simple data sets. We have created the two data sets. One is the A and B, and I want to create these data sets is a different way. So let's go and we will plot these data sets. and we will try to get other variables also. Okay, like one data sets. I read this table. I think this data sets. So most of the data sets is the inbuilt data set. So don't worry. But I will try to get the some output here. So let's go, and I want to create the sum in hands of the sample data sets. Should I write here the name of this library like a mass? It's a M-E-S-S. Okay, and read these external data sets. Is it running and not running? Here. Yeah, I think mass is following the object mass in the global environment. It's available these data sets. So I think yeah, library mass attending the following object marked by global environment like cats, and similarly just I am going to use here the data set like attach. Okay, mass, just I want to the attach here a double t a ch attach something Florida FLORIDA. So let's see, and it's a yeah, Florida is not found it. So we will discuss the simple another data sets like so good to we will create your own data sets and then we will discuss these things. It's a better way. So let's see, just one data sets we have created, and second is the we will discuss these data sets. So I hope let's try to this one thing. Weight is the one data sets. WEIGHT, and see parenthesis. Let's create a small data set like 150, 135, 210, 140. And second, I am going to the other variable like a weight. Yeah, height, weight, we have taken the height. Just HIGHT will equal to C. It's a parenthesis. Start here 65, 61, 70, 65. And second, just there are the food, and third we want to like specify gender, GNDER, and should be equal to C. And just I have created here, it's a female, another is the female, male, female. So let's write the 4 times, don't worry. Control C, comma, Control B, comma, Control B, comma, Control B. Yes, I want to change here. It's a good to understand here. It's a male. Now I want to create a data, make the data frame. And so what should we do? Let's create the name of this data frame. just data we have already created. So study. Let's write the name of variable assigning here. So it's a what's a data, and it's a frame, data matrix, data tables. These are already. So it's a data frame, and it's a parenthesis. Now, what's the first variable? It doesn't matter. You can write anyone. So, but I want to write here weight, comma height, comma gender, and it's the end of this brackets will make the data frame. Just create it here. Make data frame. Data frame. Just I want to run this data object. What's this? Data frame object weight not found it. Where is this? Okay, so need to start from here. So let's say I think now object. We don't have the object. Did I write here object? Here gender weight gender heigst weight. So object height heigst. I think hei. Okay, heigst. So let's go and run here. Okay, let's I want to create a data frame. Enter, and we want to the study study, and let's run. It's easy, and we have created data frame look like this. It's the easiest way to understand this data frame has been seen look like this. And after that, just data has been created, and there is an alternative way. The columns like inherited variables names, the different names are possible if desired here. Depends on you if you want to change. So it's also the possible. So it's a data frame for like if you want to change the row name, look like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to change the row name. So let's go and just change a row name. The row name. So row name means just you have to write here row dot names has been, and what's the name of variable study. Study is your variable, and then I want to write here slicing. It's a C, and then bracket start like a or Y. Alias A is a name. Can use the another name. And third is a Bob. And fourth is a like the you write the anything, just any name like the anything to say. So similarly, you can assign these name, and there are 4 variables. So we can see here again what's a name of this study. Search your variable, and let's go run here. So let's see, we have already changed here 1 2 3. In the previous, we can see in the row 1 2 3 4, and now we can see here look like a Mary and Lisa. So these are the very, it's a very easy way. And is it possible to the data frame W will equal to weight, H will equal to height, and G will equal to gender? So we can also change. Like now, this your data frame look like this, and just we want to the clean out the old copy. So we can use like a we will use here enter, and m is a functions, and I want to write here weight W E I G S T, and just rm dot weight, and I want to print like a weight only. So clean out the old copy. So we will see here, and you write here weight WEIGST, and then we will see here, look here, we are not able to see here because weight not. And similarly the attach, we let's go study, and here just we want to the attach here. So we want to the attach, and what's the name of the variable? Study. Study, study, and then I want to see weight WEIGST, and let's see, just now I'm able to see this data sets. So these are the way we can already remove the data sets, and I want to the all row just a weight of the column. I want to see only the just weight of this column. So the how do we write it in the data sets? It's a possible. Yeah, absolutely, it's a possible. So you write the story, and it's a rectangle brackets, and here should I write here? It's a comma, and single and double quoted doesn't matter, and weight. So you can see it's the another way, and to see here it's a similar way, but it's a other way, just all rows, just the first column. This is a way to write here, it's a all rows. Let's see, all rows, just the weight column, just the weight column, and all rows just the first column we want to see here. So study, and just all rows just the first column. So all rows, just the first column. And similarly, you can use the second, third, and fourth column also. So it's all rows, just the first column. Right? So these are the way to understand how to. And similarly, I want to create like a story, and use here this bracket like this colon and one slash 2. So we will see here it's a data set like this, means only weight and height. And what's the name of this column? Weight and height. Okay, so let's see. So we will see the weight and height only 1 and 2. It's not the gender. So, but I want to see the only one, only Mary. So it's a possible. Yeah, it's possible. So possible to write here like this. Study and this brackets, right? And what's the name? The Mary, Mary. So is it possible to, according to the rules, to see your data sets? Okay, just I am getting a problem. What's the problem? So we need to write here after this Mary and comma. So let's try to check it. Yes, right. So we will see the Mary rows. Similarly, we can check the, if you want to see this Mary and weight, so it's also the possible. Let's see. I want to see here Mary and but only the weight size, so it's possible. So let's go and write W EIGST, and then we'll see here. Yeah, Mary and weight, it's nothing. So I am getting the null sets. It's a possible. Mary and I think W is the small. Wait, I have written a capital letter, so might be it's a problem. So let's see. Yeah, now we will see the character. It's exact value. So I hope these are the very mm, easy way to understand these data sets. And similarly, just I want to see here uh, some terms, yani ki like those terms like it has been combined it inside of the data sets. I want to change like look like this way. Go here, what's the data sets? So we have a data sets, we want to the uh, study is the data sets. Yeah, it's a study is the data sets. I want to create here a study, and it's a dollar symbol to won't change anything here. And I want to change its gender and should be equal to like twice, and I want to create here the FE. So let's see, is it possible or not possible? So use a dollar to the assess the gender by a list weight. So use the SS dealer. So let's see. SS gender list, and then we will try to print here study. So let's see, just I have gotten some mistake. What's the mistake? I think AP and comma. Okay. Yeah, let's D. Here, just AP, I have already changed the inside of this data sets. So similarly, you can manipulate a data frame like a stack and on stack data sets and attach the like a different other way to the data. Mm. So some formula like model y is the model by x1, y is dependent on the x is dependent on the y. It's the simple regressions model. Similarly, the you can also use the multiple regression data sets. Similar some data sets like we will try to illustrate like we have MPG data sets and we will describe the different way. So let's see. I try to generate this data has been already inbuilt data. So first I think mass I have already. So let's go. I'm going to create a library. B, yeah, library. I want to write here MASS is the mass is the one of the data sets. Second, I want to data cars 93 data parenthesis, yeah, cars 93, it has been created. And second, attached attached data sets like cars 93. It's mass and this cars 93. So let's go and install these data sets which is running and not running here. It has been created. Let's go the make the sum categorical variable using but so first is I want to create here price will equal to COT we have already used and want to the price as a variable in the data sets. So parenthesis and we will use the price comma, and we will use C parenthesis, and inside of the parenthesis 0, 12, comma 20, and comma max, and we will use the price as a variable. Yes, price. And we want to run here these data sets. You have created the new data sets and it's running like this. I want to see the price. What's the price data sets? P R I C. So it should look like this. It should look like this is the data sets. It's the has been created. Look like this. Price is the data sets has been given. Look like this. But I want to do something like this price data sets. So look, this price data sets have been like we want to give some labels. So let's go here. LEVELS. So labels and parentheses and like a price. So labels we want to add the price and will equal to C parentheses just chip um, another variable we want to create something like a OK. And third we want to create anything expensive. Okay. And then we will see here it's the price data sets. So let's go in the price data sets. Let's go and run and see output. So this data sets look like this way. We will see here the price, okay, expensive, expensive, expensive. This is the way we can see the whole data sets, like price data sets has been converted in this way. Similarly, we can also use like a MPG, and we want to the change the same way we can also use. So these are the way to manipulate this data according to what's your requirement. And let's go and create the something like it's a normal random numbers here. How do you generate random numbers? So let's go random numbers. So let's go. I am going to the f will equal to the other variable. I think f g will equal to one of the variable r not no, and just I am setting the 1000. So thousands random numbers had been generated here. This means 1000 random numbers, not the numbers have been generated. And we have already discussed the second part. We will try to, it's a factor of this value. So h will equal to, you can write here factor, convert into the factor. So it's a factor, look like it's a character levels, exclude some orders also. So let's see the factor, and I want to the repeating this value rep. This is the inbuilt functions, and I will start here parenthesis. This value will start from the 1 to 10. It's a, we are using here. I'm using here the slicing. So we will see here, and let's go 100 should be look like this. So the numbers, it will start from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 10, and it's a 100 times. So this number has been look like the number. So it's good to understand. So the number will start from 1, 2, 3 dot so 10, and but it will be like a 100 times. So 100 times. Okay. And third, we want to the create a box plots. So what's a box plots? Box plot, and y should depend on this one. Look like this. It's a f, and comma main. If you want to write here something, will equal to box plot of normal random data. Normal data with the model. So let's go. And just I have generated random numbers, and I want to get some error in evaluations. Where is the in evaluations? Prevent the data and environment if is not founded. Okay, sorry for date here. So the G and H, Y, and so our data sets is like a G, and what's a variable, and this one and H. Okay, main box G and H. Yeah. So this data sets have been generated. So we will see here what's the number here. So this is the data sets, and we want to see how it's look like. This is the box of the normal random data sets, and here is the G, and it's a H. So these are the very basic circumstances we can easily understand. So what are you doing and how do we solve these data sets? So I hope this data we can easily understand, and we can use these data sets It's a variable box of normal random data sets like this. And similarly, just these are the basic uh, and if you want to create same data sets, we have the same data sets, but I want to create like a factor reproductions in the and let's go. Just I want to try step st r I yeah step chart graphical representation, and it's the same value we can take here like a g and h. It's also possible, but I am taking the large number of the data, but it's possible to the small number of the data sets. It's a good to visualize here. So other way we can also visualize. This is the step data sets. Like a step charts, we can visualize step data sets also. These are the basic commands. So multiple way we can create a multiple charts, and I hope these data sets will help you and to improve your education level. So thank you very much. Today we will stop here.